Alrighty, everyone, we are back. We are doing Undead Water 2 and 7 Days to Die 2.2. I'm excited for 2.3. I'm like it's like the first time I've been excited for a patch in a while now, if I'm being honest. Like every time I've come back for a new patch for a long time now, it's been worse. Like, geez, I don't even know the last one that excited me. I don't even know the last time I built a base intentionally. I've also considered messing around with some of the like usually when I do custom settings, it's mostly just really annoying stuff like dropping inventory on death or
Silent? Well, that was
real quick
fast.
crafting
Nice
skills. Yes,
job.
please. Do you have any jobs? Restore power, no clear,
I
but
would
yeah, we'll
love to
clear
give
some
you a.
zombies.
Okay, be careful.
Give me that
All
wrench, I
supplies
guess.
sterilized.
Oh, you don't have the wrench anymore. That's a shame. Wait, you might have the wrench. Never mind. 1 second. Where would the wrench be? My brain has gone to mush. Where's the wrench if you would have a wrench? Not seeing workbenches in there. Ah, wrench. Okay, we'll buy the wrench so we don't have to craft it. And do we have enough for antibiotics? Because I think I have the plague or something.
Thanks for the
Thanks,
business.
Jen.
Looking to
Thanks,
stock up
Jen,
on
and
supplies?
thanks for curing my plague. The plague. By the way, I probably mentioned this before, but there actually is still like real, like the plague is still a thing and it still happens
Alrighty
to
then.
people. It's just
Things
we
are
have
cracking.
antibiotics nowadays, so it's usually not a big deal. Like, antibiotics fix a lot of things actually. Am I infested or not? I can't tell. Oh wait, I died. I'm not infested anymore, so I just wasted money. Yay. Alright. You know, the crafting skills would be nice if they'd focus more on, if they would focus more on, brain mush. I'm trying, man, I'm trying my brain. Oh my god, my brain. If they would focus more on workbenches, like, I specifically get them on the hopes of getting workbench stuff specifically. We need 2 more. Alright. Um, God, my brain. Anyways, workbenches. Yeah, as a general rule, by the way, I think I've talked about this in the past, but I think it would be really a good change if I had this conversation in the YouTube comments of my 2.3 brainstorming and beyond video, and someone had got into a real detail and I got into detail back, but I think it'd be really good if they moved more towards schematics and move further away from everything else with about the crafting skills books. Like, imagine if you could make the workbench and the forge almost immediately, but almost all the stuff in the game you could craft required schematics, and maybe it's kind of like it is in the like they do it in the EFT mod, where if you have to like pull something apart and then you can make it into a schematic with special parts. I think that would actually be a much better system. I I don't know. Like a lot of people, I've gotten some pushback on the whole learn by doing thing, which I personally don't get because, like I've said, I personally think it's just like learn by doing doesn't hurt anyone if you just add it in and leave the perfect. But anyways, if you just add it in and don't change anything else. Oh hey, I might have to go get that drop because it might have books in it. But anyways, I don't know. I think that might be a much better system. Just oh, what is this door here? That doesn't feel right to me. But anyways, it just feels like a much better system to be able to like craft almost anything you can find. Like it's obviously like it's going to be harder to get a AK as an example and turn that into a schematic than it would be. Maybe the pipe guns can stay at like a base level, maybe, I don't know. But anyways, the point is like there just needs to be less on the railsing and more randomness, more fun. Like, oh hey, you actually came through the side right there. That's kind of funny. Right now, every single time you start up a base game, you know you're going to be running into Rect first, and he's the most unpleasant person imaginable. You know you're going to be in the forest. You know you're going to need to get the magazines. So the schematic problem basically doesn't really change the magazine system because you're still looting magazines, but it just adds a little side thing where if you happen to get lucky looting something early, you can really quickly shoot off to a, like have. Oh my gosh, my brain. I am so sorry. I am completely wiped. But you can just shoot off to whatever you actually care about. Like if you want to, you don't have to get 30 books and then you learn how to craft whatever. You get you like intentionally take a path where you can get the specific things you want, and then you turn them into schematics or whatever. Or maybe you get lucky and you just loot the schematics. That's also an option. Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of just rambling at this point. Oh, boy, I am more tired than I thought I was, honestly. Like, I actually took an extra hour to sleep this morning, and, yeah, me and my wife have been trying to, like, move to a... So right now, we basically have to get up, prepare, get our dogs walked, and then immediately shoot off on the drive to wherever we're going with specific work. Well, I don't know why I said wherever we're going. It's work. Anyways, so we have to be up and at 'em. The second my alarm goes off, I have to be out of bed. I have to go to the bathroom, get all that stuff done. And by the way, is this a serial killer's room? This is interesting. I think this might be a serial killer's room, or a very crazy detective who's off the job. One of those two things and nothing in between. Did we not clear this area yet? I feel like we cleared this area. Maybe I need to go upstairs. Was there an upstairs? Yeah, there's an upstairs. Also, is there a zombie over here? Oh, yes, there is. Where were you? Oh, okay. Sure. That's a weird house design, but whatever. Hey, oh no, I did not bring a weapon. Is this a weapons repair kit? Can I use it on this? Yeah, I can. Okay, that's fine. Also, I realized I just kind of made a weird noise that didn't make sense. I don't know. It was my, it was like 50% between, oh no, did I forget the thing, and 50% behind, there was like 3 different thought processes there. Oh wait, see, I talked about this before, but since the book is open, I know I've already used this one and I can just sell it. It's only 100, it's only worth 100, but you know, whatever, that's still money. I only found out about that on Reddit like a month ago. Like I've been playing this game for a long time and I've just never realized that because magazines are kind of like you either have them or don't, and you just shove them into your brain, I guess. I wouldn't know how to put it. The upstairs, that's what I haven't done yet. Alrighty. This is a pretty cool ploy, actually. Like, what the fuck? That was creepy. The way it just shut like that. I'm pretty sure it was just the game being a little glitchy, but, yeah, so Fallout 3, one of my absolute favorite, one of my absolute favorites, quest, well, I don't even think it's a quest, it's just a, little adventure you can do. They have the, Dunwich building, which is obviously based on H.P. Lovecraft, and it's pretty clearly haunted. I mean, you know, like you know, like ambiguous sci-fi haunting, but still, it's pretty obviously haunted. And they do an absolutely wonderful job of like making it creepy. Like they should do some of that more often in the 7 Days to Die. Like there's a lot of room for creepy, weird, funny poise because like as is, there's so many poise. You would even if they put in 10 haunted poise, you probably where's that? Ah, here you go. You probably wouldn't see them more than once a playthrough just because of how many of them there are. Also, if they put them into the Wasteland or something, I imagine most players aren't going to see them on most playthroughs. I actually don't really have numbers on that. Like, I imagine a lot of people, like, every patch they do their new playthrough, and then they quit before the Wasteland, like me, but I don't really have numbers on that. Like, I can't remember the last time I had got to the Wasteland, like, in a base game playthrough. I always get bored somewhere around either Jin or the desert, and the new zombies have made that even worse. Like, it's just so easy to get bored. I'm gonna go swing over there and grab that, because it's basically equidistant. Well, I'm gonna turn my quest in and get a new one just in case. So we'll just do that real quick, and then I'm gonna do that the drop over there and see if I can't get a workbench very soon. Drive-by mailboxing. I hate that this game kind of like encourages drive-by mailboxings. The by the way, I should be on the lookout because this is kind of like a major city, and they usually have those little newsstand things. Hey, side note, anyone in the comment section, have you ever actually like bought a newspaper out of one of those newspaper machines? I don't even think they have those in most places now, but I know they still exist in some places, and those are what I'm talking about specifically. The I mean, really, like, who buys a newspaper? I mean, I can't think of the last time I actually wanted to look in a newspaper. Although that said, on Reddit I did hear that apparently some jobs that want to outsource, they like are required to try to hire an American citizen first,
Sure is a well.
and
That didn't take long. Nice work.
so since they're required to do that, they like just post it in like some
Someone
tiny
who's worried about saving
newspaper in the
all
middle
that
of
nice food
nowhere,
for you.
and yeah, you get the idea. No one ever sees it. No one signs up for the job, so they get to outsource it. I don't know if that's
Proven
true,
remedies
but it
only.
sounds true to me. Like they're wait, is this better than the one I have?
I
Which
just
one do I
knew
have
you'd
right
find
now?
something you like.
Let's see real quick. By the way, this menu is not really very. Oh yes, it is. Cause modify, remove this, move this, and then we will put on the scavenger one because it allows us to hold more stuff, which is honestly pretty good. Modify. Look at all the stuff we can hold now. Not very much, but still.
Need a
Let's
little
see.
change
Anything
or
else in
anything
my
else?
inventory? I guess I'll just break this down because it's only worth 21, which is pitiful. Like, what's the point of even selling it at 21? Legendary parts. I don't think I'm ever going to use these, but I also can't bring myself to get rid of them. Let's see. Acting stock. I guess I'm just gonna sell this. I don't care.
Thanks for letting
Anyways,
me
off
take
to the
care of
next
you.
one. I think I
And
got
be
a
sure to tell your
magazine
friends.
somewhere in there, so let me just real quick check. Yes, I only need one more for the... Oh wait, does she have any? You have any, Jen,
All
please?
supplies sterilized.
No, you've destroyed my hopes and
Aw,
dreams, Jen.
nothing this time?
You've destroyed them. See, Rex, if you just had that kind of service, people would like you. It's not just because she's cute and pretty and, you know, the other, her major assets. It's also because she's not an awful person. Yay. Anyways, I don't know. Like, there's room for, like, bad, like, mean, not as nice, belligerent, traders. Just the first one that you're gonna run into every time is just too much. I wouldn't mind Rex if. And yes, I know I can just replace him with Sonya, Cal, and Kara. I know. I really should, but I literally do not have the time to go to 7 Days to Die and download. I need every minute I have today. Sorry, but also once I'm done with this tonight, I'm probably going to be able to get the tonight after I pick my wife up. I'll probably have a few minutes to finish downloading all the mods for Smorgasbord, and I'm pretty sure the trader mods are in there. Oh hey, look, it's a desert mermaid. You've all heard of those. Can I get fish out of you? I can get fish out of them! Alright! I should have realized that earlier, honestly. Really, a stone... You... That was kind of crap, honestly. Oh well. Oh well. I wish you hell. Anyways, the farming bundle is kind of awful, actually. Like, they have to know farming is pointless in this game by now. Hi, Kevin. Bye, Kevin. They have to know. Like, they have to know the farming bundle is not the one you want. Oh yeah, I think I was talking about this earlier, but I can't remember if I just got off topic or if, what happened there, but, basically what I was saying is that, schematics would be a better system, and just giving players control over what they can actually get, so it's... Well, they kind of do with the way skills work, but now I have to allocate my skills to crap I don't care about. Southern farming, southern living. A little overrated if you ask me, but whatever. Not awful. Personally, more big city. Oh my gosh, please just give me what I want. But yeah, in general, I would love it if farming was actually useful in this game. Wooden paddle quality too. Interesting, because that wooden paddle's pretty good. Wooden paddle. Not that hard to make either. The biggest thing that's going to stop me from getting the boat is, if I'm not mistaken, it takes an absolute crap ton of duct tape. So I'm gonna need to make sure I can get all the bones I can. Yeah, I'm actually surprised how many people like listening to my stuff, because I'm just going full stream of consciousness 99% of the time, and even I lose track of where I am in my thought process sometimes. I can't imagine someone who isn't me actually keeping up. But whatever, as long as I'm entertaining people, I'm happy with that. The um the whole point is just to like have a little bit of fun, play some games, maybe one day be a streamer as my full-time job, so I don't have to ever do any digital advertising again. It's not a bad job, by the way. It's actually, like, as far as these things go, pretty easy. It's just, you're the first. What the hell, really? Anyways, you're just the first one who's gonna get fired, is the thing. Like, if budgets are bad, you're goodbye to you. If you're not making enough money, goodbye to you. If the product's bad, goodbye to you. You know? Anyways. Ooh, that was the Fireman's Almanac. That one, I think, makes the Fire Axe better. Genuinely, I really actually like the Fire Axe. I wish it was even better than it currently is. By the way, this is an infested mission, and I am not treating it like an infested mission. I'm here being dumb, and I need to stop that immediately. Because this is going to be pretty harsh. And I have plenty of ammo, so I'm not too worried about being efficient, honestly. Some of my gear is apparently broken. That's not great. Can I repair my gear? What does it even take to repair this gear? Whatever it took to repair it, I had it. So, oh my gosh! Came out of nowhere. Christine. That's very rude of you, Christine. Although, I accept your gifts. That made up for it. Anyways. I don't know what she was doing carrying two different magazines on wiring, because, I mean, it looks like she's going to the beach, and that's not exactly what I'd bring to the beach, but hey, whatever. Maybe she just likes wiring. Yeah. So, like, anyways, I need to kind of buckle down and do this more correctly. I'm gonna use one of these just because the supply of them is never ending, so whatever. Alright, that's probably not the main group of them. They're probably gonna drop another really big group on me around where the, around wherever they put the, treasure, because they always do that in infested missions, always. By the way, I kind of wish there was bamboo in this game, like, just to give you an idea. I really like the bamboo aesthetic in Minecraft, and I don't think it would be that much to add a bamboo texture, I guess. I think that's kind of what this game is missing a little bit. I'm just gonna drink this and then eat a bunch of food really quick. Like, if they really wanted to add things that would make the community happy and also not be too much work, maybe just add in some new materials that just look different. That's not too much to ask, right? Oh my gosh, we're eating dog food, we're eating cat food, we're eating all kinds of stuff we probably shouldn't be eating. Alright, and then we'll just take the chicken rations to finish that off so we don't have to eat for a while. But, yeah, imagine, like, being able to grow bamboo and, like, having a bamboo-style house or a bamboo-style roof or something. That would be pretty nice. Pretty low effort to add, I'd imagine, too. Like, just make it part of a specific poi, because you're not exactly gonna find a bamboo forest in Nevada. Yeah. They're really throwing the glow eyes at me a lot right now. Oh, you're not dead, soldier. That is very rude. That was rude. Come on, just break it down and come on through. There we go. Yeah. I think that's the Undead. I don't know if it's 2.2 or Undead Water that's making these guys show up more often, but I feel like they are showing up a lot more often, honestly. What is this house layout, by the way? Like, I don't think I've ever seen a house layout quite like this in real life, but I also haven't been in that many houses, so whatever. That's actually one of the things that made me by the current house I have. Lots of wide open space and not a lot of small rooms, because I don't like it when they have a lot of small rooms. Wow. How many zombies can you... What is this, a clown car? Oh, by the way, I watched Adam Sandler's comedy special from 2014. I didn't even realize he had one. It was on Netflix, which is another story I'll get into in a moment. But anyways, first off, not bad. Pretty entertaining, all things considered. It could have been a little better, and some things felt flat for me, but he had at least a couple good ones and some very relatable ones too. Especially his like spooky, scary song about things that are spooky and scary to like adults. And he had one on the spooky, scary. I can't remember the exact line of it, but basically he brought up how scary it is to drive when you're facing towards the sun around sundown, which I have been doing a lot lately. So that one resonated with me. That one resonated with me. It's pretty terrifying, honestly. All right, let's just see what we can do. We'll just scrap this because I don't care. Use this. We'll scrap this because the health bonus is honestly probably the worst one. What happens if we scrap? Oh, we can't even scrap those. Scrap this. That's not a bad amount of iron, but like, anything else we can scrap real quick? Yeah, scrap those stone arrows. Those are worthless. Why would I even have those? I think I already have a pair of these, but I don't know, so I'm not going to drop them. Anything else I don't care about real quick? Weighted head. Adds a chance to stun the solo victim. Can I put that on this? I could, but I prefer these ones, I think. I don't even carry a shovel around anymore. Anything else? One plastic, maybe? I could try to get more mods on this. That's something I missed from the EFT mod. Like, they had so many mods. This is just trash. Who cares? We'll just scrap these down into iron. I don't super care. Really, we scrapped 3 of those and we got 2 iron? Is that correct? These things are worthless. But whatever. We can move a little faster. We'll just get out of here as quick as we can and go to a bike. I don't think we're going to get to Jin before she closes, but that's fine. We'll just do another random poi around our base and see if we can't get our crafting table. God, I want that crafting table. I want it so bad. It's so painful for... I think most experienced players have gotten to this point where, like, a big part of your early game's just going to be getting that crafting table because you kind of know everything else. You know the path you want to go. You're not experimenting. You're not spending time in lower, like, tiers of gear. By the way, if I'm so heavy I can barely move, I should break my legs when I jump like that, right? Just pointing that out. I don't want it, the fun pimps. I really don't. Please don't add that. I'm just saying, like, you know, it would be logical and or to support not. Oh crap! Ah, there we go. That was good. Just enough. Just enough stamina. Oh my gosh, they feel so dumb when they just fly around like that. What's up with that? Like, it's so cartoony. Alrighty, now we're moving. Perfect. We might actually get back there in time that we can turn in our mission and I don't know. Maybe we'll get a quest reward for that. Also, they do give you the workbench on quest 14, so that's also an option. I'm really split on the quest rewards because honestly, I really do think questing is too powerful still. And I played some mods that tried to make it weaker, but like the pure fact you get a bike and a workbench for almost free means that unless the mod is making it so you can craft your bicycle earlier, it's almost like even if you don't get money out of the quest, like that bicycle alone just speeds up your ability to do further quest and anything in this game so much that like you almost have no choice but to do it just because it's going to feel real bad if you don't have the bike as soon as possible. It's one of the reasons why I turned the quest rate up so high because like why should I artificially be kept from having my bike, right? Like with the default, I think you can do 2 quests a day. That means that you can at earliest have your bike on the 1, 2, 3, 4th day, and that is too long to go without a bike. You like that's so much of your life you just wasted right there. Like, I hate to phrase it like that exactly, but yeah. All right, Jen, I'm coming. I'm coming in.
For you
I
to
realize.
listen, I would stay open all night.
Oh wow, she's
I knew you had
I've
it
never
in
really
you.
paid
Good
attention
work.
to her to her I'm not doing that one, so whatever.
Infected? No problem.
I've never really paid attention to her text, but that was a little overly flirty. I think I've never really paid attention to anyone but Rec just because I noticed how annoying he is. I actually don't know what any of the stuff the other traders say is. Triple what? Triple mod? Reading a schematic will teach you how to craft this item. 20% chance to cripple a leg on a bipedal target. Yeah, I don't really think that's all that good, honestly. Anything else I care about? Honestly, not really. Hopefully tomorrow you'll have what I want, or I'll find it in the loot soon. Alright, nothing else?
Aw,
Alright, we're just gonna
what's
go
up,
back to
Sue?
our base and then...
I was hoping we could hang out a while.
Okay, you know what? Actually, she kind of annoys me. Not as much as Wreck, but just a little. Too far in the other direction. Like, yeah. It's the post-apocalypse. Being too nice is not gonna work out. Oh my gosh. Just let me place my... Okay, so, the idea of not letting you place your bike inside of a trader compound is so when they close, you don't lose your bike inside of the trader compound until the next day, right? But if I just ride it in, that can happen anyway. So what really is the point? Is it just because they prevent putting down anything at all? Like, do they not have a separation between vehicles and, like, blocks? Is that what's happening here? I don't think it is, because I'm pretty sure that you can put down you can't put down a block in that spot, but whatever. Anyways, we might also just, like, I need a bunch of fuel, so we might spend the night just, like, breaking down some vehicles, too. That's also an option. I'm going to need, I just wanted to go out onto the water and never return. That's basically my goal right now. Just go out onto the water and never return. It'd be cool if there was a special trader out there for this mod, but I don't know if they've gone that far with the mod. We'll find out. We'll find out. But yeah, covered wagon. Would love it. That way I wouldn't have to, I could have my base for the most part, but I also wouldn't be stuck to specific places. We have some brass and we get the smelting, please. Thank you. Just dump all this crap in here. Yeah, we do have two of these, but I think this one's more repaired, so we'll just scrap this one. What do these ones do? Seeds? I don't really plan on doing farming, but it could be useful, I guess. Let's just take everything and organize a little bit. Alright. So this is going to be, like, I don't know, food items and stuff, I guess? We'll just make this food items. I don't know, medical stuff too. I don't really see a difference between food and medicine in games, which is kind of funny when you think about it, because that's not really how that works at all in real life, but hey, whatever. Food. Technically food, water, healing item, food, water, healing item. Um, yes, 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 yes. Technically, sure, whatever. Yes, 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 yes. We should use this just to see if we get a... No, no, and no. Should prioritize other... It really should prioritize, I guess this is technically a healing item, but it's not really, so never mind, I'm not gonna put that in there. Alright, that's all of our food, that's all of our water. Now this one over here is just going to be like materials, I guess. Oh hey, we have two of these. We'll just melt one of them, I guess. I don't know if I'd get more by putting in the smelter, so that's what I'm gonna do. We have a lot of headlights. A lot, but I'll just keep them for now. Oh, hey, I missed the eggs. There we go. I'm really split on those, legendary parts. I could just sell them. I don't know. And then we're just gonna put almost everything else in here, I guess. Yeah. Melt this, thank you. Can you melt that? Yes, you can. Takes 2 minutes, though. That's kind of a long time. I don't know why I'm keeping the feathers and well, I guess the bones are technically medical stuff. Alright, what do we need for a boat? I need to make sure I have everything for the boat when I can actually make it. Wooden cloth? Sure. We need the sail, which requires a chassis. So we'll start with the sailboat chassis, which requires an ungodly amount of duct tape. So we're definitely going to be getting some, we'll be focusing in on making as much glue as we can. And then we'll be focusing in on making as much duct tape as we can. Can we make iron yet? Iron bar? Ingot? Iron? Forged iron, that's what it's called. We need clay. Do we have clay? I haven't been going out of my way to get clay, so we honestly might not have much clay, if at all. So I could do some digging, too. Yeah, sure, just dump all this stuff in there, honestly. That's medical, so it'll go here. I guess we need a third box, actually. Storage. Alright, I'll just finish this up real quick and we'll call it an episode. This one can just go over here, I guess. Just dump. It's our dump chest. Just dump everything, man. That actually needs to go over there. Oh wait, we needed that water. Let's see, water. We should have a ton more water than that. Where'd the rest of our water go? Oh geez, we might actually end up in the unenviable position of needing more water. Bones. Yeah, sure. Just make... Well, how much duct tape do we actually have? I know we have at least a little. Duct tape. We'll probably melt some of this stuff down too, just to get it out of our base. Oh, hey, we have steel. We have forged steel. We did have clay. Perfect. We'll just put the clay into here. We don't need that much sand. Where did our duct tape go? Here we have duct tape, and I believe we had some glue too. Yeah, that's a fair amount of glue. There's our water. I knew we had more water than that. This isn't water. Don't drink that. Health bonus. That's crap. Just scrap it. I don't really have any guns to put this on, but I'll keep it anyways, just because it's a little bit rare, I guess. That shouldn't be in here. Actually, a couple of these things shouldn't be in here. These should be over here. Alright. So we have 2 duct tape. Let's see how many we can make. Duct tape. Where is our cloth fragments? I guess that's her shutting down for the night. We'll scrap these because they turn into cloth fragments. Cloth fragments? I've been kind of ignoring cloth fragments, so if I don't have enough of them, that's going to be annoying. You're shitting me. Where are they? I know I have some. Maybe not a lot, but some. Oh, okay, I have 15 in my inventory. Oh, I saw them. There we go. Alright. So we're going to start by making as much duct tape as we can. To make 13 duct tapes, so that'll bring us up to 15, so we're going to need 5 glue. Which one do we want? This one. 5 glue. Oh, we don't have a beaker, so we have to use the other one. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. We have so many bones. We're a bit bony, you might say. Anyways, I will end up having to, how much of this do I need? I don't know, a lot, so just start crafting forged iron. So we're not wasting our wood. Never good, it's never good to waste your wood, I guess. We have so much brass, but we're not gonna put it in there, I guess. We're just gonna dump all this stuff and go out and try to find other stuff while we're out and about. Alrighty. We have too much water. I have so... It's just ridiculous how much water. Even with all the water I'm wasting on these, it's still too much water. Alright, let's just find a random poi and while we're waiting for things to craft and hopefully find the book we need. We could also, like, go after trucks and stuff too, because they can technically have books in them, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, see, that had a book in it. Not the one we wanted, but it did have a book in it. Dumpsters, they should have books in it. Yeah. In fact, I just found a glue, so I didn't even need to make that. There's tons of houses around here, so I guess we're just gonna find a house and raid it. We also need to cut down an ungodly amount of trees, so we're probably gonna go and get a fireman axe first. But anyways, I'm over time, and I can't do that today. So like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.